Greetings, World Wide Web. It's me, Darkly, and I am here with a reaction for Dante versus Clive. Now, we're just going to jump straight into the reaction. This intro is going to be quick. If you're curious about my thoughts and predictions going into this matchup, there is a video on that I will link into this description. Needless to say, I am very hyped to see what a new Final Fantasy character that isn't from 7 is gonna do. Let's see how he fares against Dante from the Devil May Cry series. Let's go. Oh, he didn't really start with a pole dance.
Dante versus Clive.
DMC's Devil Hunter versus Final Fantasy's Shield of Rosaria. He's Wiz
Okay,
and I'm
nice, good.
And
I'm
it's our
glad we
job
have
to
that
analyze
official
their
title.
weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
It mirrors the animation for Wiz and
It's
Boots
a
to kind of
dangerous
new.
world out there.
It looks
Cultists,
a little bit
demons,
newer.
and
It
evil
doesn't look
businessmen
default.
lust for power. And every day brings a new cataclysm humanity must face.
This world may seem like the end,
Ooh,
but
hello,
for a
Blender.
Devil Hunter
Oh,
like
here we go.
Dante,
Hello,
it's
Dante
party
from
time.
Devil May Cry.
Who'd expect anything less from the son of the legendary demon Sparta?
A dark knight who
I am
thousands
very
of
hyped
years
to
ago
see
woke up to
Netflix
justice
season,
and sealed away the
Netflix's
demon
second
lord
season.
Mundus.
Even
But
if
then
it was
Sparta
kind of
mysteriously
whelming.
died, and his wife got iced by some demons, leaving Dante and
I mean,
his brother
honestly, the Devil
Virgil
May Cry
separated.
Netflix anime was
Despite
probably
a
better than
long-gone
the
family, Dante kept a chipper
one-
attitude and set
Oh,
up a business
that was
dedicated to one thing.
Yep.
Killing demons,
I love Johnny Youngbush as
and with
Dante.
the blood of Sparta running through him, he's the best
very
in the
funny.
business.
By harnessing his own demonic energy, Dante bolsters his
AKA
speed,
Tony
power, and
Redgrave.
durability, letting him block
Okay, that's
kaiju-sized
cool.
punches, move faster
Likes
than a
pizza
meteor,
Sundays,
And regenerate like an
Nero and
unstoppable
parties.
force of nature. As long as he has the energy, he can heal from getting shot, stabbed,
he
sliced
just likes
through,
human and Monday.
basically anything.
Even without his regeneration, he survived heat that would reduce the layman to
Yep,
ash.
that
But no hunter
that's
is
definitely
complete
something.
without an arsenal,
Yeah, there's
and
like,
Dante's got one
I was
hell
even
of a
fair
sword
against
like by
There's
his
a fire
dad.
resistance.
Rebellion, plus ebony and ivory, 2 magic pistols with endless ammo clips, and they say the perfect gift doesn't exist.
Bang,
But
bang, bang,
Dante's
bang, bang.
full arsenal is far larger and stranger.
Like King Cerberus, a shape-shifting
Oh
set of
gosh, that
elemental
is a
nunchucks,
very long list of
Cavalier, a pair
weapons.
of buzzsaws that
Oh
are
my
also
gosh.
a motorcycle, Balrog, fiery fisticuffs for boxing and capoeira, and
Damn.
Navan, a guitar, an electric guitar.
There's also
Yeah, I'm not
Lucifer,
surprised that
a
Dante has an
backpack of
electric
endless
guitar.
laser swords that Dante got after slaying. Actually, we never see how he beat Lucifer.
Yeah, you know someone's a badass when they off-screened the actual devil. Then there's my fave, Dr. Faust, a sentient hat that turns Dante
yeah.
into basically Orville Peck. Oh, and
I
shoots
gotta play
crystallized
Devil May
demon
Cry
blood.
5.
Dante needed this and much more when he got a warm welcome from the brother he thought long dead.
Oh, this cutscene
In a
is cool.
twist of fate, Virgil
Oh, there's
was
the
alive,
famous hair.
but went down a
There's
very
famous hair
different
from
path.
Virgil.
While
Famous
Dante was
hairstyling.
partying, Virgil studied the
natural.
blade, seeking the power he needed to exert his will, even if it meant killing his own brother. Something he came close to doing in their first meeting.
But the defeat only spurred
To those
Dante's
that watch,
awakening. He
I
learned
have
to
not
teleport
played a
using
Devil May
Trickster,
Cry
slow down
game
time through
yet.
Quicksilver, and double team
Is
foes
5
with
a
Doppelganger.
With a
good one to
slick
start off
pose and the
with
right
for
timing,
those that
he can royal guard dang
you know,
near
are
anything,
interested in the
then use
series?
the
Let me
absorbed
know in the
energy
comments.
to armor up as a dreadnought.
And then there's Devil Trigger, a super
Ah, here we
form
go,
Dante
Devil
achieves
Trigger.
through his supernatural power. By tapping into his inner demon, Dante can fly and gains
Yeah, it
an
was-
enormous boost in speed.
I will say
and
the
power.
animation was
Naturally, his
really good.
rematch with
in that
Virgil
anime.
went very differently,
I think they did it.
and
They
that was
just needed
far
more
from
of that.
Dante's peak.
When Mundus got up to his old tricks, Dante battled the Demon Lord in a vast sea of stars.
Ooh, yeah,
a
this is
universe
interesting.
Mundus created on a whim. Even later, Dante
He
one-shot
created
a
space
stronger
on a
alternate
whim?
future
Alright.
Mundus who had completely merged with the demon world.
So he's kind of a big deal. Literally, Mundus
Devil May
became
Cry
a
manga
living
and I'll
universe
specify in
just
the
for
human universe
Dante to shoot him in the
when
face.
Then
and
there's
split into
Argos
separate
Axe,
universes.
A god so astronomically intense,
So
he had
two?
the power of every other demon in
Okay.
existence. A divine deity of the sun.
So what, Dante
that
is like-
Dante also
in, like,
shot in the
universes
face.
or something.
Oh, that guy! I completely forgot about him.
Funny, so did Dante. Despite how powerful Argos Axe was, he was just an insignificant Tuesday to Dante.
So it's safe to say Dante had become the strongest around. But no amount of style, pizza, or wahoos could fill the hole in his heart. Sure, Virgil was a power-hungry weeb, but he was still
Yep.
his bro.
Poor old
Beneath
Virgil.
Dante's antics, killing the last of his family kinda messed him up.
Until he learned his family wasn't as gone as he thought. It turns out he had a nephew, Nero,
Yay.
who
Hey,
Dante would
Nero.
help get into the family business in his own
What the hell is
unconventional
this
way.
And for dead weight, Nero was pretty badass. Even helping Dante take on the so-called Demon King Urizen.
Yep, here we go,
Nero's
Devil May
Devil
Cry
Breaker
5
arm
stuff.
can fire light-speed lasers that Dante and Virgil have dodged.
Dante and Virgil can already dodge lasers in their base forms, but when charged with enough demonic energy, they can outright blitz beams over 11 times faster than light.
Damn,
Nero
yeah.
even survived getting melted down while inside a living statue. It's a long
A
story.
living
And that's the
Oh,
same sort
gosh.
of regeneration that Dante has, meaning he can survive
Okay, I'm
being
curious about
turned
this
into a
living statue
puddle.
now.
So Dante was ready when Virgil somehow returned. Again.
Because
And
Virgil
made an
always
apocalyptic demon tree
returns.
for what else? More power.
With the entire world
Oh,
now on the
Virgil.
line, Dante
Never
had to get
change.
serious and fully embrace his human and demon sides alike by stabbing himself.
Holy shit, Dante has been impaled so much, he decided to make it how he powers up. So
Yeah,
he
that's
got
like-
his greatest weapon, Devil Sword Dante, and became Sin Devil Trigger. This is
Oh,
Dante's
gosh.
demon energy
Sin
at
Devil
its
Trigger?
peak. He can fire lasers with loose, obliterate with the fires of judgment, and surpass even the legendary
This is
Sparta.
oh my
But
gosh.
although Dante was totally
This
a
is
match for
heavy.
Virgil, neither of them would budge on their ideals. Both were destined
Honestly,
to
it's because
duel
of stuff like
until
this that would
one
make
was
me
dead
surprised if
forever.
Dante
But
wins.
thanks to Nero and two well-placed bitch slaps, they got some sense knocked into him.
Dante realized that if he couldn't make Virgil abandon his ways, he might as well keep an eye on him. In one fell swoop, the two severed the world-spanning demon tree and prepared for a permanent departure to the
Yeah,
underworld.
from what I've seen,
You
this
can
is like
choose your
the
friends, but
good.
not your family.
This is like a bidding
but
ending
if
for
that's what it
Devil
takes
May
to keep
Cry, I
Virgil
guess.
safe, or rather to keep the world safe from Virgil, Dante will deal with it. And all things considered, he's happy slugging it out with his bro. Maybe happier than he's ever been.
Proof that as long as you have the human drive, even hell can become a paradise sweet enough that a devil may cry.
Oh, I see what you did there. Let's go. It's time for Clive.
Sit
It's
down
Clive's
as we
time.
tell the tale of the kingdom of Rosaria and its prince.
This battle
Clive
covers spoilers for
Rossfield,
Final Fantasy
a
16.
man destined to
Just
be a
a heads
dominant,
up, if
the
you
host
haven't
to a
played this
mighty
game that was
guardian
released
icon.
2 years ago,
Anybody who's a dom can draw on
You're in
magic
for a
light
ride.
juice called ether, becoming a big scary monster.
And
Oh, big
commanding
time.
the element they
Hello,
embody to create
Bird Lady
storms,
Garuda.
slay armies, and split the sea. Dominants are forces of nature, and Clive would be the dominant of the Phoenix.
Hello,
Well,
Phoenix.
he was supposed to, but Big
Yep.
Bird said no thanks and instead picked his sick little brother Joshua. Parents don't play favorites, but I guess ancient monsters can.
Final
Despite
Fantasy
the
16 is the
rejection
closest
and
I will
the
ever
deep
get
loathing
to
from his mother
being
Annabella,
exposed to Game of
Clive and
Thrones media.
Joshua were only kind to one another. Clive saw the burden his brother bore and accepted his blessing
Yep.
of the Phoenix in hopes of becoming
It's good that Clive is
Joshua's
a good,
shield.
loving
Meaning he
brother.
learned a bunch of magic. He can shoot fire, teleport with Phoenix Shift, and took down
It's like rather than
Thespies
be
before he was
defeated,
even
he
out of
dedicated himself
puberty.
to something
Even without
else.
magic, Clive's
And
a
that's
capable
just Clive.
swordsman, able
You know,
to boost his
that's what's
speed
great
and
about Clive.
perception with precision dodge. But it wasn't enough when Annabella
yeah.
betrayed Rosaria for the
Yeah,
Empire
she's terrible.
of Sanbreque.
She's terrible.
In one night, Clive's knights,
There's
people,
gotta be an
and his
evil
own
blonde or
father
evil lady
were
somewhere.
slaughtered before him.
Quick, someone use a Phoenix down.
Those aren't in this game.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Uh-huh.
But the
Nice
Phoenix
reference.
icon sure is, because the trauma of everything made poor Joshua lose control.
Clive wanted nothing more than to help his brother, and perhaps this desire awakened
Oh,
the
here we
icon
go.
that was in him all along. The fiery beast, Ifrit.
Boy,
The
is he
classic
a wild one.
Final
Just
Fantasy
standing nearby
fire
will incinerate
icon
the
or
average
entity.
Joe. It can make fire barriers, regenerate lost limbs, decimate foes with a flaming spirit bomb, and shatter a walking mountain.
The downside being
Yeah.
Clive couldn't control it. He didn't even remember becoming Ifrit. or
Yeah, that's
battling
kind
the
of
Phoenix in a fight that
one
reduced
struggle I have.
everything he loved to cinders,
Exploring, like,
leaving
okay,
Joshua
Ifrit's potential.
presumed dead.
If that
Because
wasn't
on
bad
one
enough,
hand-
dear old Ma found him the
Yeah,
next
one
day
hand,
and made him a slave to
you know,
Sanbreque's
he can
army.
achieve
Clive
so much
spent
with a freak,
13 years wallowing through
but,
life, searching
you know,
for
he
Ifrit's
acquires
host
it,
for revenge,
you know,
only
yeah,
to
you
learn
see,
the one he wanted to kill
grows up
was himself.
into an
This
adult.
revelation hit Clive like a phantom
And then he
train.
hasn't realized
he thought
his
death
potential
was
until,
all
like,
he deserved
you know,
for taking
a
the
decade-
lives of
at least a
Joshua
decade
and
la-
so
a
many
decade
others.
later.
Even so, there was a light at the end of the tunnel. No, not like that.
Hi, Gav.
Thanks to his friend Jill, the outlaw said, his doggo Torgal,
Best
and
boy.
a very therapeutic battle with his self-hatred,
Hatred self
Clive
Torgal
learned
today.
to carry the torch for his brother, fighting the real problems plaguing his world, crystals and racism.
In the world of Valisthea, prejudice is alive and well for
Yes,
bearers.
it is.
Basically, anyone who
It
can
does
use
it
magic
it
without
definitely does it
special
better than
crystals.
Tales of
So
Arise.
what better way to dismantle the system than to help fellow bearers and destroy the mother crystals ruining the planet, all while picking up some nifty abilities.
Through a mysterious power that lets him absorb icons, Clive took Garuda, an avian with sharp slashes and sharper talons.
Yeah,
From
these-
Sid, he
these
received
were fun.
Remove, so
These
he
were
could
fun.
summon lightning.
From his bae Jill, he got Shiva to freeze lava and even time
Thanks,
itself.
Jill.
With Titan,
Best
he can
girl.
block and absorb blows with earth-shattering fists. From this dragon prince, he got Bahamut and some deadly lasers.
Dion.
And through
Dion.
Odin, he can slow the flow of time and slice apart the fabric of space.
Yeah, Dion's also
Looks
a really good
familiar.
character. A really
With
great
these
character.
powers, Clive stepped up to lead the
Dion,
bearers,
aka the
and
Dragon
even
Boy.
reunited with Joshua, who was alive all along. Surprise!
Oh my god,
Clive
surprise!
spent
Joshua
5 years
wasn't
freeing
dead!
the land and became hot as hell while doing it. Well, no, not well, yeah, that way, but also through Ifrit. By using part of Ifrit's
Yes,
power,
accept the
Clive
truth.
set himself aflame, activating Limit Break to boost his abilities.
But
Yep.
Limit Break is far from Clive's limit.
True,
After
yeah.
absorbing the Phoenix essence from Joshua, he became Ifrit Risen. Now
Yeah, here it is,
fully in
Ifrit
control
Risen.
of the monster that had tormented him, he embraced his role as a shield for his brother and friends.
Just in time to battle in space, block
Yep.
a planet-wiping blast, and overpower this dragon
Yeah,
at the
if
speed
Free
of light.
versus
That's no
Risen versus
exaggeration.
Bahamut
Ifrit
was
Risen
very
is literally
spectacular.
stated to move at light speed. Not surprising when Clive has intercepted lasers over 3 times faster
Cute.
than that.
Oh my gosh,
And
yeah.
overpowered Omega.
Oh, here's
a
Omega.
god-slaying weapon that can destroy,
DLC
and I quote,
mentioned.
all of creation.
But what made Clive strong enough to do all this? You know, besides the majestic man cleavage.
Turns out, Clive's birth was
They included
orchestrated.
that scene.
He was intended to become the vessel of Ultima, an ancient, all-powerful being that created humanity, but abandoned them after they
Honestly,
developed
I
free
was
will.
when I was playing this game, I was not expecting
was the
Ultima
fault
to be
of one person.
the
God,
ultimate villain,
the
so-
bastard. But Clive wouldn't be a puppet. If God was in the way of humanity's freedom, then God was gonna die.
Easier said than done.
No shit.
Ultima was stronger than anyone Clive had faced, able to warp all of reality to
Yep,
create
here it
a
is, the
universe.
dimensional rift.
But Clive had a secret not even Ultima foresaw. Over his journey, he developed a special state of mind, Logos.
AKA someone powered
Yeah.
by human will and the bonds of consciousness with others. Okay, that sounds like anime
Oh my
friendship
God,
crap,
you-
but trust me, it made Clive a
you're
badass
right.
who could surpass his limits, getting stronger over
So
the
does that
course
mean
of
after
just
you
one
use the
fight.
season
So much
finale?
so that,
Who
despite
knows?
struggling against Ultima initially, by the end of the fight, Clive took out Ultimalius, a more powerful amalgamation of Ultima and his entire species, all while Clive was in his base form.
Ultima
Yeah,
literally became
that's-
Ultima
which is
Square,
very
but
crazy.
Clive still kicked his ass, using his bonds with his brother, his friends, and his unbridled will. Clive killed God.
He punched
with a
him in the
giant
face.
999,999 damage.
Yeah, that
punch.
was a great way to
Okay,
end
so
the
it
game.
really was the power of friendship after all. Man, this guy's got a future in shonen.
Well, except we don't really know what happened to Clive. Whether he lived or
True.
died, though, doesn't really matter. It was his journey and the world he created
Yeah,
that
yeah,
made
exactly.
his life
Overpowering the
meaningful.
planet-wiping
Clive's
Zeta
dream
Flare.
of a future where everyone can live and die
Infamously
on their own
used by
terms
Donald
had
Duck from
become
Kingdom
a
Hearts.
reality.
And his stories were written up in a book by a certain Joshua Rusfield, which he titled Final Fantasy.
Oh my gosh, title drop. Okay, it's time.
All right, the
Let's
combatants
see.
are set, and we've
Clive,
run the
will he
data
pull out
through
the
all
W?
possibilities.
It's time for a
Let's see.
death battle!
Up, here we go. Let's go! Let's light it up! Okay, this track is gonna be interesting. Welcome back, Dante from the Devil May Cry series. Those eyes. Alright, Torrian, where are you cooking?
Hey, I heard your fiery friend is causing trouble, and I'm in the business of dealing with trouble.
Okay.
Leave now. I have a god to kill. The last thing that will stop me is a demon.
Yeah, let Clive go, Dante. Pew pew. Nice! Phoenix shift. Here comes the fire. Let's go. Red sword and fire sword. Let's go. Hey, Titan! That's very metal. Oh, here's Dr. Faust.
Let's rock.
Oh gosh, yeah, this animation style is so very Torrian.
Fancy yourself a bard?
Hey, Jill. Oh, the pole dancing. Oh gosh. Oh, snap. This is a fun dynamic. Hey, Ramu, let's go. Ooh, here we go. The mixing and matching. This is why I was looking forward to seeing. Yes. Punch. Oh my gosh, just punching him.
No hiding in the shadows anymore,
Oh.
Smokey.
Wow. Beat double.
Time to see the light.
Oh shit. Is that a mother crystal? Yes, Bahamut. Fly, Clive, fly. Here comes the Mega Flare. It's Mega or Terra. Okay.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, that's why I have this actually question. Oh shit. Devil Trigger on the bike. But that's the first form. That's the first final form. Let's see how this goes. Oh shit. Here we go. Semi-Prime, Demi-Prime, let's go. Yes, it's Zantetsuken.
Virgil's got some competition.
Hey, shout out to Virgil. Alright.
Still holding out on me? Let's see what your monster
Oh,
can
this is
really
very
do.
good mouth movement.
The devil cries for more.
Okay, these
Give
are...
him everything we've got. Joshua!
Oh, here comes the free risen. Okay, just straight up the free risen. Nice. But that was a very great sequence, especially with the dialogue. Hey, free. Let's go. And Sin double trigger. All right. Okay. Ooh, we're in space. Okay.
I won't underestimate you.
This sequence is awesome. I'm glad Torrian got a chance to work on this. Here we go. Fire Spirit Bomb. I forgot the name, but I'm calling Fire Spirit Bomb. Yes! So good, sexy style. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Alright, this is the final one.
Please. Just once. I need more.
It's been a bash, Smokey.
I need every...
Here we go. This is how 16 ended.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Oh my gosh. Clive did
Fight
win.
like this. God'll be nothing.
Now that is really cool.
Okay, that was a whole nother level.
I'm glad I
of
went with
close,
Clive.
but I think we got the point.
This was not an easy call to make. Dante
I'm
and Clive
sure.
matched each other so closely, it was hard finding a definitive advantage either had. This is best explained through three categories, starting
Really?
with
Okay.
stats.
Both Dante and Clive could easily beat up universe-busting threats.
Mundus and Ultimalius could create universes at a whim, and Dante and Clive defeated them sans their
Yeah.
own super forms. Dante and Clive could both consistently intercept lasers at faster than light speeds.
And Dante could always amp up with demon juice to briefly outspeed Clive anyway.
But Clive
Very
could
true.
match that by boosting his own speed and reflexes through precision dodge.
Yeah,
Both are
exactly,
so
yeah.
beyond the pale that neither could definitively
I think that's
overpower
fair,
the
yeah.
other.
Still, given their crazy
Especially-
powers, You'd think
Yeah,
one of their
Clive has a lot of unknowns,
abilities
so I
would
think
break
this
the
is safe to say.
deadlock.
Not so much. Dante and Clive could generally match each other blow for blow, be it to teleport, slow down time, flash freeze the other, block and absorb hits, etc.
And Dante could survive the intense flames of Ifrit. He's dealt with heat like that before.
Though Clive did not have a perfect match against Doppelganger, he did have more methods of manipulating time, both more reliable and abusable, in addition to defensive measures like Ifrit's barrier to fall back on to
Time
outlast powers like
Is an
Doppelganger.
But
interesting
their
point
super
to bring up
forms
for
evened
Clive.
out.
I'm
Any
not
edge
expecting
Clive
that.
could get from, say, Limit Break or Ifrit Risen, Dante could match with Devil Trigger or
I
Sin
think
Devil
this
Trigger.
makes-
In the end, both have answers to most
Really?
of each other's
Another
powers,
tie?
making it still anyone's win.
Which is why it came down to one major factor. Endurance.
Oh, this
Just
is interesting
How long
now.
could these two keep at it?
While Dante's super forms could undoubtedly keep up with Clive,
Yeah, very
there is
true.
an emphasis in story and gameplay that they expend a lot of demonic energy.
The longest Dante has battled in Devil Trigger against someone his equal is about 6 minutes, and abilities like Doppelganger, Quicksilver, and Sin Devil Trigger burn through it even faster.
Clive's
Oh,
time in
interesting.
Ifrit Risen isn't limitless either, but it can last longer, fighting for tens of minutes if necessary.
Yeah,
But given
we
how
had those
close this
cinematic
match is,
sequences,
it's
and
vital.
they
If
did
Ifrit
last
Risen
for,
catches
you
Dante
know,
outside
a
of
definite
Devil
amount of
Trigger,
time,
it's
so I can see
over.
that.
I know what you're thinking. Dante's crazy tough. His healing factor's way better than Clive.
Yeah, I think a
Clive
lot
could
of people
regen
were
lost
coming
limbs,
into this
sure,
thinking
but
Dante was
can
gonna
heal
win.
from getting
Had
reduced to a
have the edge.
puddle. Couldn't he just tank Ifrit's attacks?
That's
well,
true. Yeah.
yes, but also no. This is where context is everything. While no doubt impressive, Dante's healing has been overcome in the past because it is tied to how much energy he has. Less demonic energy means a less potent healing factor.
Like when he got knocked out for a month straight by Urizen, only surviving thanks to a constant source of demon blood. Hell,
Interesting.
overtaxing demon regen is how Dante killed Virgil in the first place.
Even if we assume Dante could get a second wind, it's always possible Clive could get one too, becoming even stronger from pure willpower, just like when he fought Ultimalius.
So, for as tough and persistent as Dante
know what?
was,
This is a pleasant
Clive
surprise,
was
but
able
hell
to
yeah.
endure
Good job,
just that
Clive.
much more to get the final edge. The devil was in the details, but Clive's victory is no fantasy.
Heck yes.
The winner is Clive Rossfield.
Perfect.
Next time.
Okay. This is the last episode of Death Battle 2025, and we only have so many known episodes left from the Death Battle Kickstarter. So, let's see. I am going to predict. I think this is Gru versus Megamind. I don't think you want to end the year with Aang versus Traveler. I don't know the progress of Ash versus Yugi, but I think they said they want to take a time. I think realistically, you want to end with Gru versus Megamind out of all the fights that we know. But let's see.
On Death Battle.
2025 finale, Planet Earth. Wait, is it Cyber? Oh, it is Ash versus Yugi. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, you know what?
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks.
Okay, you know what? This is the perfect way to end the year. I wasn't sure the state of Ash versus Yugi, considering how they mentioned how, how much time they wanted to take on this, and how this, Ash versus Yugi was supposed to be episode 200, but they decided to push it back because they didn't want to promise it. And, I'm glad they had time. I think they also said that Luis was supposed to be animating episode 203, which is this. So, you know what? I'm down for it. I am looking forward to see how this is going to play out and, what Ash is going to bring. And, lastly on the episode fight, props to the team. I saw the credits earlier, and it was very stacked with some of the greats and, classic Death Battle talent, alongside Torrian. I did see Luis was part of this, and I'm very glad to see that kind of collaboration between them, considering that the two of them are probably the OG animators we all know and love from Death Battle, and they did a fantastic job. Great job, Torrian. I'm glad you got to pitch this episode, got it through, and it really paid off. Now, to all of you, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this episode maybe as much as I have, or, you had fun with it. You can expect a formal review video sometime in this month. But until then, I'm going to bid you all a smiley face and have a good rest of your day. Peace.